Hey, English 102 students. This is Mandy, and here are your instructions for what to do in the Research Roundtable forums. So, what you're going to do is you're going to come onto Moodle after you are done writing your complete draft of your essay. So, with the final research essay, there are two due dates. The first due date is December 3rd. So before class on December 3rd, you need to come into Moodle and you need to upload a copy of your paper into the discussion forum that has your own name beneath it. If you can't find your name, tell me. I may have missed you. My fault. And I'll put you in one. So you'll come into here, you'll click on the discussion forum, you'll add a new discussion topic. You'll say, this is, if you are Justina, then you are going to say Justina's paper. Then you might say, here you go. And then you'll scroll to the bottom and you'll drop your paper right there. Now, you can put your paper there as a PDF or as a Word document. There's two, if you can't, what do I want to say here? Well, if you really want detailed feedback, in this message, you can say, please give me detailed feedback in my Word document using the review panel, like when you like track changes, right? Using track changes. So if you really want that, you can ask for it. If you don't care either way, leave it blank. If you can only use a PDF, you can ask the person, if you know them, you can ask the person, hey, I'll give you a printed copy and you can mark it up for me. That's also okay. Otherwise, the comments that you'll be making for the other person are going to be on the editing sheet. So this is the first step, right? The first step is getting your paper up here. I'm not going to hit save because I don't want to take Justina's spot. So your paper will be up here. The person you are reading, let's go back here. So you're going to put your own paper up, and then you're going to figure out whose paper you are reading. So you'll come in here, instructions for reviewing and editing online. Review these instructions. At the top of the instruction, right up here, steps for providing online feedback, there's quick steps, just to remind you, and then the detailed steps are below. So of course, I just covered step 1, attach your own essay to a post. Number 2, the paper assigned to you is the next person on the list. So you will read the next person on the list. The person at the end of the list will read the person on the front. Now, please read the paper assigned to you. If at the point of class time, there isn't a paper there for you to read, then you will skip that person. You will send me a message saying such and such didn't put their paper there. You will skip that person and read the next person. Okay? Now, if you are not present for class that day, you do have time to get feedback to the person. So do it as soon as possible. If you know you're going to be absent in class that day, go into the discussion forum after they posted their paper and just write them a quick note saying, hey, I'm at work tonight. I couldn't be in class today. I'm at work tonight. I'll get you your feedback by this time. And it should be a reasonable time so that they can make the changes that you requested. So now, read the paper assigned to you. There is also an editing worksheet that you will need to follow during class. So at the start of class, I'm usually pretty good at prompting everybody to click on the link here. You see I have my little hand on it. So you'll click on the link at the start of class or before class, and you'll open up the editing worksheet. Now I just downloaded it to my desktop. I'm going to open it up so you can see it. During class time, we are going to work through. We're going to work through this worksheet. We're going to edit everything together. So don't feel that you have to do this beforehand. If there are comments you want to make after class before you give it to the person, you can. But you'll need to download this onto your computer, save it onto your desktop so that you can type into it and save it so that you can give it back to the person, right? Right. Okay. So if you're saving that editing worksheet to your computer, you're going to put your peer's name at the top. You're going to read through your peer's essay during class time with me, along with me. If you're absent from class, you need to go into the recording and do it. I have some comments here. So you're going to fill in that worksheet. You don't have to list every single error, right? If you notice commas are a problem, write it in. Make your feedback as positive as possible. Then you're going to reply to the person's original post in the discussion forum. And you're going to do a couple things here. You're going to ask your colleague 2 questions about their research topic. They can be about ideas that are unclear or ideas that you are curious to have more information about. And you're going to attach the completed editing worksheet to your reply. If you decided to do a full grammar edit in Word because this person really wanted help or you just wanted to give help, if you're like, oh, this person really needs to work on commas, I'm going to help them with their commas, do it. Help your peers. This is what it's about, right? So you can reattach your edited Word document and give it back to them in that discussion forum as well. You might need to make 2 replies because I think it only lets you give one back, but give it back to them. After that's done and you receive your feedback, you need to go through your feedback. You do not have to take every suggestion that is made. That is entirely up to you. But you're going to send me a Moodle message. You're going to write MMM. And then you're going to say, I was asked to fix these 3 things. Or maybe that you were only asked to fix 2 things. That's okay. I was asked to fix these things on my paper. Then you'll go in and you'll answer the questions that you were asked. You can ask follow-up questions to the person as well. So if you were asked these questions and you're like, I wonder why they asked me those questions, you can ask them. So this is what I think, but you know, why were you asking? Were you just curious, or do you think that there's a hole in my paper? And then they will reply. Make sure that you don't let that discussion go, because if you are struggling with something in your paper, that person is your person to help you with that. And if you don't get a reply and you're frustrated, you let me know and I will assist you. So answer those questions, ask any follow-up questions required, say thank you when you're done, and then make those changes before you submit your paper. You do not need to submit the draft of your paper and turn it in. You can if you want to check it for plagiarism, but just make sure you upload a new copy before the submission deadline, or it will take that paper. And if you don't want that paper taken, you get it off there. Okay? So those are your instructions. I am going to review them in class, but should you forget, come here, open this. Right. All right. See you soon.